So, ladies and gentlemen, we have with us our chief guest, Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar, our guest of honor, Honorable Governor of Uttar Pradesh, Srimati Anandiben Patel, our guest of honor, Honorable Minister of Education, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Uttar Pradesh, Shri Surya Pratap Shahi. And we have with us Honorable Mr. Foman Matoko, Assistant Director General, Africa, UNESCO. Mr. Vishal Sharma, Honorable Ambassador and Permanent Representative of India to UNESCO. We have with us Wilhelmina Tebogo Makwinja, Honorable Assistant Minister for Education and Skill Development, Botswana. We have Lady Howard Mabuza, Honorable Minister of Education and Training from Eswatini. Rufino Owono Onlo Engonga, Honorable Minister of Transport, Posts and Telecommunications from Republic of Equatorial Guinea. Dr. Yusufa Tore, Honorable Permanent Secretary, equivalent to Deputy Minister from Gambia. Mr. John Nateem Fudjor, Honorable Deputy Minister of Education from Ghana. Ms. Martina Moreira Moniz Nafanchamna, Honorable Minister of Education from Guinea-Bissau. Professor Natoi Rapapa, Honorable Minister of Education and Training, Lesotho. Ms. Monica Chengana Muno, Honorable Deputy Minister of Education from Malawi. Ms. L.D. Dukan Lachman, Honorable Vice Prime Minister, Minister of Education, Tertiary Education, Science and Tech from Mauritius. Sajor Ajij Kamara, Honorable Deputy Minister of Technical and Higher Education from Sierra Leone. Dr. Joyce Moriko Kaduchu, Honorable Minister of State for Primary Education from Uganda. Ms. Leila Mohammad Musa, Minister for Education and Vocational Training, Zanzibar. Raymore Machingura, Honorable Deputy Minister of Higher and Tertiary Education, Innovation, Science and Technology Development from Republic of Zimbabwe. Namaste to all of you. Namaste. A very, very good morning to all of you. I warmly welcome you all. Today, we all have gathered over here to celebrate and rejoice the prize distribution ceremony of this 36 hours non-stop event, UNESCO India Africa Hackathon 2022. That is being organized physically in India from 22nd to 25th November 2022 by Government of India, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell, All India Council for Technical Education, Ministry of External Affairs, EDCIL and UNESCO here at Gautam Buddha University, Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations. I invite on stage Dr. Abhay Jere, Chief Innovation Officer, Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell, to share with us all the accomplishments that we have made in this 36 hours non-stop event, UNESCO India Africa Hackathon 2022. Can we hear for Dr. Abhay Jere?
Our Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, we welcome you to our valedictory function of UNESCO India Africa Hackathon 2022. We also take this opportunity to welcome Honorable Governor of Uttar Pradesh, Shri Anandiben Patel ji. The way she has transformed the university structure in UP is simply phenomenal. I take this opportunity to invite our young, dynamic, and leader of Team MOE, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, who is very passionate about innovation and entrepreneurship, skilling, and his infectious smile actually help us move forward in the right direction. I also take this opportunity to welcome our friends from UNESCO, as well as honorable ministers who have joined us from Africa. So welcome you, sir, all. So we started this hackathon on 22nd, and I am certainly sure that many of you would have enjoyed this entire initiative. Please let us know. So, to quickly summarize, this hackathon culture started in 2017 with Smart India Hackathon, and we had 5 editions of Smart India Hackathon. Then we subsequently moved to international hackathons, where we had 2 editions of India-Singapore Hackathon, 1 edition of ASEAN India Hackathon, and now, later, we also had Toycathon. Based on the outcome of ASEAN Hackathon, we said that we will go ahead and try for a much bigger India, Africa, UNESCO Hackathon. So, from where we are driving our inspiration, our first source of inspiration is undoubtedly our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji. Then Captain of Ministry of Education, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, and Professor Anil Sahasrabudhe, who has been there from us for the first hackathon, and till a couple of months back before he retired, he actually ensured that this hackathon is also very successful. So thank you, sir. Thank you all. So when we are talking about UNESCO India Africa Hackathon, I will just do a quick recap using 2 or 3 slides for our dignitaries sitting here. So, sir, we had 20 problem statements in this hackathon under the broader theme, life. And under that theme, life, we had 5 sub-themes: agriculture, education, drinking water and sanitation, energy, health, and hygiene. But the uniqueness of this hackathon was that the model was collaborative, competitive model. Means what? One country was not competing against each country, but one country had members from 3 or 4 different countries working together, innovating together, and these teams were competing against each other. We had students from 22 African countries, 343, and we had Indian students and mentors supporting them. A total Indian students was 227, and we had more than 100 mentors actually guiding these teams during the hackathon. We also did training of students for this hackathon before they came. And we trained them on technical as well as soft skills. And I'm very happy to share with you that more than 65% students qualified our exam, which we recently organized in a proctored way with more than 50% marks. So big round of applause to all. So these are some of the cool pics of our UNESCO India Africa Hackathon. This was the inauguration, and Honorable CM of Uttar Pradesh, Shri Yogi Adityanath ji, actually graced this occasion for the inauguration. And then on 23rd, we started at 8 o'clock our India UNESCO Africa Hackathon, and we had 100 teams spread across this entire Vastu to actually compete. We had fantastic coverage. Currently, Indian media, local media, national media, and there are hundreds of articles published about this initiative in last 2 days. Social media was also buzzing. We had large number of tweets, Instagram messages, and if you really see just the hashtag coverage, for 2 hashtags, it is 58 million and 50 million. So the reach is simply phenomenal, what we could achieve. So these are again some of the visuals, and you can see the happy faces where people were working non-stop for 36 hours, but still there was no stress on their faces. Without sleeping, they were working. So some of the good ideas, fun part is one aspect, but some serious work is also very, very critical. I will be sharing, and I have picked these ideas at random, so don't misunderstand that you are winners. I just have picked some things which I have liked. So for example, Partogram solution. They actually build a system or a platform where you can actually track women's delivery, when they are going to get into delivery, what kind of systems they will require to support that delivery well in advance. So it's a very, very interesting tool, and I believe not only in Africa, this application will have immense use even in India. Then another example was for creating awareness about cybersecurity. And we have developed, these kids have developed a very, very innovative game. Again, that game is there. We can share with you if you are interested. But again, this was one of the very interesting examples. Then diagnosing cardiomegaly using chest X-ray. Usually people use MRIs to do that, but MRIs become very expensive. Can you do it using just chest X-rays? And people have actually went ahead and designed this entire platform in less than 36 hours, and you can see the accuracy when they had thrown unknown set on it. Again, another interesting example, intelligent career guiding tool. We all want career guidance, but it has to be very, very personalized. And what they have done is based on the qualification, geographic location, other considerations. They have actually went ahead and come up with a decision support system which can help students actually find right path. So these were the 4-5 examples which I picked up with help of our mentors as well as evaluators, and I personally visited some of the stalls. But apart from that, we ensured that this initiative had a tremendous fun element. At 2 o'clock at night, we had a Zumba. And you can see all students actually dancing because people are working for 36 hours. They cannot sleep at night. Zumba makes them energetic. And you can see the fun which students have done here. So, when we are here, we have to thank a lot of students, a lot of stakeholders. My big thank you to all my mentors and evaluators, and I will share with you that majority or almost all of my mentors are my SIH winners from 2018, 2019. And they have joined this team as winners. While large number of evaluators or majority of the evaluators are from private organizations with 10, 15, 20 years of experience, and they are abreast with latest of technology, and they were evaluating it. They traveled from across the country. So big thank you to my mentors and evaluators. I also like to take this opportunity to thank EDSIL, UNESCO, Ministry of External Affairs, Gautam Buddha University, Ministry of Education, All India Council for Technical Education, and of course, my own cell, Ministry of Education Innovation cell. Big thank you to all my GBU volunteers and my innovation team. Jai Anusandhan. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Dr. Abhay Jere, for enlightening us on outcomes, experiences, interesting ideas, and accomplishments achieved in this UNESCO India Africa Hackathon 2022. And ladies and gentlemen, we all deserve a big round of applause for all the participants who have ideated, innovated, discovered and researched to uplift the humankind. Thank you so much. On 76th year of Indian Independence Day, our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, said that New India is moving forward with Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan, as well as Jai Anusandhan. Innovation and research will propel India and entire humanity into the orbit of prosperity, growth, and success. UNESCO India Africa Hackathon is a significant milestone in realizing this grand vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and finding innovative solutions to the daunting challenges faced by humanity today. Let's put our hands together for the release of the film, Jai Anusandhan, Hail Innovation and Research.
Friends, I invite you all, ideate in India, innovate in India, make in India, and make for the world. Discover your true strengths and serve the world. We have the talent, resources, and ecosystem required for innovation and enterprise.
Anusandhan, which means research and innovation, is a deep-rooted facet that defines the collective ethos of the Indian civilization. Because India has always been a land of seekers. And with this constant pursuit of Anusandhan, emerged some of the most pioneering minds of their times. Sushruta, Charak, Bhaskaracharya, Varamira, Aryabhat, and many more. Ancient universities like Takshila and Nalanda, with the spirit of Anusandhan, emerged as shining beacons of education and innovation. Anusandhan, which means research and innovation, continues till today and has propelled India to emerge as a burgeoning and vibrant nation, where new possibilities and frontiers are getting unlocked every day. The world has witnessed many such groundbreaking achievements in recent years. UPI payment infrastructure has revolutionized the payments ecosystem. The Indian space program, driven by ISRO, has achieved monumental feats indigenously. With a vision of Atmanirbhar Bharat, India has created the world's third largest startup ecosystem. It is with vision that the first ever Smart India Hackathon was launched in 2017 to bring together the best young minds from India to create innovative solutions to address the most pressing issues of our times. In 2022, India opens its embrace to a continent full of nations whose ethos reflect that of India's. With the first ever UNESCO India Africa Hackathon. African nations, quite like India, are rooted in culture, yet have the unrelenting desire to innovate for the future. With their incredible wealth of millions of brilliant young minds, they have the opportunity to thrive in the Indian ecosystem. India is proud to host over 600 innovators from over 22 countries in Africa for the UNESCO India Africa Hackathon 2022. The youth of India, along with 22 African nations, have come together for a non-stop 36 hours hackathon to showcase actions for a better future by addressing critical challenges under the core theme, Life. For a healthy, fulfilling and prosperous life, the participants have endeavored to create innovative solutions to address the challenges of education, energy, drinking water and sanitation, agriculture, health and hygiene. With the collective drive of India and the African nations, we have the ability to solve some of the most critical challenges facing the world today, and guided by the mantra of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. India opens its arms towards our global family members in African nations. Study in India, ideate in India, innovate in India, and make in India. Come to India to pursue your academic or career dreams and unleash your true potential. India's National Education Policy 2020 that gives huge impetus to research and innovation has been globally appreciated. Jai Anusandhan.
Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. World is one family. We express our sincere gratitude for providing this important platform and this ecosystem for fueling imaginative minds. Ladies and gentlemen, success is sustained and escalated with the accommodation of the feedback in the right spirit. I would now like to invite on stage our African Hackathon participants to share their experiences and opinions that can help us better ourselves and also catapult us to greater heights. So we have with us from Eswatini, Chidinma Chukwu. Can we have a round of applause?
Namaste. A very good morning to you all. Standing before you today is Chilima Chuku from the Kingdom of Eswatini. I am glad to be standing here to express our vote of thanks. A special thanks goes to the organizers, the Ministry of Education, Innovation Cell, and UNESCO for their invitation and preparation and hospitality rendered to us from the day we arrived until today. There are no words to express our gratitude. Siyabonga. Your warmth and kindness to the people of different nationality is truly something to be emulated. I would be failing in my duty if I do not express my sincere gratitude to the volunteers, mentors, and evaluators for the hard work they put in making the event a success and the knowledge you have impacted on us. We appreciate the warm reception shown by our lovely Indian family. We hope that this bond formed does not end here, but continues to blossom and grow amongst all of us. Thank you.
Next, we have from Equatorial Guinea, Maria Nardi. A round of applause.
Buenos días. Good morning, you all. Namaste. My name is Maria Nardi Clark Williams. I am from Equatorial Guinea. Quiero agradecer a todos por la oportunidad de estar aquí
I'm thankful for the opportunity of being here
y ser partícipe de este gran evento UNESCO India Africa.
and to be part of this great event, UNESCO India Africa Hackathon.
Es una gran experiencia.
It's a great experience.
La idea de reunir a personas de países diferentes en este hackathon
The idea of bringing together people from different countries in this hackathon
me ha parecido una idea brillante,
seemed to me a brilliant idea
porque de este modo todos los que estamos aquí hemos podido aprender algo nuevo.
because in this way, all of us who are here, we have been able to learn something new.
Esta experiencia me ayudará a crecer y
This experience will help me to grow
y ampliar no solo mis conocimientos tecnológicos, sino también empíricos y culturales.
and to expand not only my technological knowledge, but also empirical and cultural one.
Mi equipo estaba compuesto por estudiantes de la India y otros países.
My team consisted of students from India and other countries.
Ahora todos son capaces de decir, hola, ¿cómo estás? En español.
Now everyone is capable of saying, hello, how are you in Spanish.
Y yo también he aprendido a decir, Suba Prahat, buenos días, y Namaste, hola.
And I have also learned to say Shubha Prabhat and Namaste.
De los indios me gusta su disciplina,
About the Indian people, I like their discipline,
su manera tan organizada de trabajar,
their way of working which is so organized,
lo amables, respetuosos y acogedores que son,
they are so kind, respectful and friendly.
y el hecho de que quieran compartir sus conocimientos con los demás.
And the fact that they want to share the knowledge with others.
Muchas gracias. Dhanyawad.
Thank you, Dhanyawad.
Next, we have from Mali, Mariam Birth. A round of applause.
Bonjour à tous, je m'appelle Mariam Berthe, je viens du Mali.
Good morning all. My name is Mariam Bote and I'm from Mali.
Je suis très ravie d'être parmi vous ce matin.
I'm very delighted to be here with you this morning.
Depuis notre venue en Inde, les Indiens nous sont très bien accueillis. Ce sont des personnes très amicales.
Since our arrival in India, Indian people have given us a very warm welcome. They are very friendly people.
Cette expérience m'a été très bénéfique. J'ai eu la chance de collaborer avec des personnes fantastiques, la chance d'être parmi une communauté de développeurs, la chance d'être avec des personnes partageant la même passion pour la technologie que moi.
This experience has been very beneficial for me. I had the chance to collaborate with a community of developers sharing the same passion as me to technology.
Pour résumer, ce hackathon nous a permis de travailler en équipe, de nous surpasser et surtout de penser différemment.
If I want to give a resume, this hackathon has allowed us work all together as a team, share and collaborate, getting knowledge. And it also allows us to think differently.
J'aimerais remercier l'UNESCO, l'Inde et l'Afrique de m'avoir donné cette opportunité.
Many thanks to India, UNESCO and Africa countries to this opportunity given to us.
Et j'espère avoir la chance de revenir dans ce beau pays. Merci.
And hope I'll have the chance to come back in this beautiful country. Thank you all.
Thank you so much all. Thank you for your kind words. I now humbly invite Honorable Minister Foreman Matoko, Assistant Director General, Africa, UNESCO. Please put your hand together.
Good morning. Bonjour. Buenos días. Bon dia. Namaste. Excellencies, Mr. Jagdeep, Dhankhar, Vice President of India, Ms. Anadiben Patel, Governor of Uttar Pradesh, Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan, Minister of Education of the Government of India, Excellencies, Ministers from Africa, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, ambassadors, dear colleagues, dear young brothers and sisters from India and from Africa. On behalf of Ms. Audrey Azoulay, Director General of UNESCO, I'm delighted and honored to participate in the UNESCO India Africa Hackathon, of which UNESCO is a partner, and in particular, this prize distribution ceremony to bear testimony of your innovative minds and how you, as young people, are agents of change in solving our everyday challenges with technological skills. Dear friends, Africa has the youngest population in the world, with 60% of the entire continent aged below 25, making it the youngest continent in the world. Such a high number of young people is an opportunity for the continent's growth, but only if these new generations are fully empowered to realize their full potential, as it has been the case this week. What is even exciting is that it is done through this South-South cooperation, youth exchange, which is so enriching as you learn from each other. This initiative undoubtedly contributes to the mandate of UNESCO, which is to promote peace and international solidarity through intellectual cooperation, and to the achievement of the African Union Agenda 2063 and the UN Agenda 2030. Moving forward, we could explore collaboration with the African Union Commission and other partners and bring on board UNESCO Category 2 centers, UNESCO's chaired, hosted by some of your respective universities, among others. Just to give an example regarding artificial intelligence and new technology centers in Africa, they exist at national level, and we have also regional ones, such as the African Research Center on African Intelligence, based in Congo, established by the African Union, and some partners, aiming to provide technology education and skills to promote job creation, bridge the digital divide, enhance inclusive economic growth, and ensures African ownership of modern digital tools. There is also the Moroccan International Center for Artificial Intelligence at Morocco's Mohammed VI Polytechnic University. In July 2022, UNESCO signed a partnership agreement with the center with the aim of developing a cooperation focused on the co-implementation of capacity building projects in artificial intelligence in Africa. We can also mention the Mahatma Gandhi International Institute, UNESCO International Institute for Education and Peace here in New Delhi, who also works on artificial intelligence. As we present the prizes, I'm pleased to see that all of you have emerged as winners. You are indeed a formidable cohort of young people after taking part in this hackathon. Dear Indian youth, you have found friends in Africa, so you are welcome anytime in Africa. I'm speaking on behalf of Minister. Thank you, Ministers. Of course, in the different universities in Africa. I'm sure that you have made friends, as testimonied by the young African sisters here, and you, African, will return to your country with a sense of fulfillment, and that you will be able to continue exchanging and inspiring each other, and to train with your fellow peers and empower them. In conclusion, Excellencies, let me congratulate warmly and strongly the Indian government once again for supporting UNESCO work in India and in the region. Let me also thank my colleagues from the UNESCO Delhi office here with me for their tireless efforts working with my team in headquarters and the Indian Council for Technical Education to make this event a success. Let me also thank the University of Gautam Buddha University, the Gautam Buddha University, for hosting this hackathon in this very beautiful campus. Let me also personally thank Honorable Ambassador Virma Sharma and the permanent delegation of India to UNESCO. We made it possible for UNESCO to be part of this event. Thank you all. Namaste.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your words of wisdom with us. I now warmly invite our guest of honor, Honorable Minister of Education, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan. Can we have a round of applause? Thank you, sir.
Honorable Vice President of India, Sri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, Honorable Governor of Uttar Pradesh, Madam Srimati Anadiben Patel ji, Honorable Minister from Uttar Pradesh, Sri Shahi ji, Permanent Representative to India of UNESCO, Sri Vishal Sharma ji, Assistant Director General of UNESCO, Mr. Motoko ji, local public representative, Mr. Sharma and Mr. Singh, excellencies from different countries of African subcontinent, distinguished guests and participants from Africa, faculty, staff and students of Gautam Buddha University, and friends from the media. Good morning to all of you. We have reached the concluding stage of the first ever UNESCO India Africa Hackathon. This unique initiative brought together talent from two continents with similar resources and problems and similar aspirations. More than 340 students from 22 African countries are present here, combining their skills with over 230 Indian students, more than 100 mentors and over 60 evaluators. They have done this through 36 hours to try and find solution to the 20 problem statements. The time has now come for the winners of the hackathon to be announced, and I can clearly see the excitement on your eyes. I met some excellencies yesterday and today. They all are hopeful about the outcome of this hackathon. Before the prizes are announced, I would like to thank all the mentors and evaluators who have done an amazing job building this bond of friendship between India and these African nations. Just now, you have seen a small video on Vasundhaiva Kutumbakam. Indian society believes on this imagination of Atmanirbhar Bharat, which works for the aspiration of our nation and also have enough to share with the world. India is opening its door for everyone across the country to share its rich culture and knowledge. Innovation in the field of technology is the need of the hour, as was seen during the recent COVID pandemic. Physical classrooms were moved to virtual learning platforms, and more importantly, the distribution and vaccination of people in a large country like India were challenges that have never even been imagined before. But solutions were indeed found, and the Co-Win app remains a shining example for the entire world, where the entire process from registration to final certification could be tracked online in real time. Each innovation in India benefits the entire world, especially emerging economies, as we believe in global brotherhood. COVID vaccine supply to nearly 50 countries is a very recent example of this. Advancement in technology has opened new avenue of innovation and entrepreneurship in just about every field of life. Taking India's digital transformation and connectivity to new heights is a recently launched 5G technology. It is the incredible research and innovation at this institute that has helped nation march ahead with such speed. 6 IITs and IIC Bangalore have jointly developed 5G test beds at IIT Madras. Subsequently, 5G network will be made available across the country. This hackathon is just an example to trying to build a strong ecosystem for creation and hand-holding of startups of tomorrow from the education campus level itself. The hackathon provides a suitable platform to the young innovators to come together and find solutions for the social, environmental and technical issues faced by the collaborating nations. It serves as the foundation for creating potential startups with the potential innovative ideas to transform the world. It also allows the participating students to unleash their creativity and explore new technologies to solve real-world problems. Recently, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji gave the clarion call for Jai Anusandhan. As the Honorable Prime Minister said, research and innovation must be transferred from a way of working to a way of life. India has been continuously rising in innovation. India's ranking in Global Innovation Index rose from 81 in 2015 to 46 at present. Research and innovation in the country are to become a mass movement as a Jana Andolan. The National Education Policy 2020, which is a path-breaking initiative, has given a new dimension to research and innovation with paradigm in the education sector for the country to meet the aspiration of 21st century of the entire world. The tremendous scope of cooperation between India and African nations not only help strengthen the bonds between our people, but also connect students with real world problems where they can test their classroom learning in order to find solutions. India is going through a major restructuring and revamping of its entire education system under the visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. National education policy will bring the changes from the every early stages, age 3 itself, right up to higher education levels in order to create global citizens of the future. Multiple entry, exit opportunities is one such change to the national credit framework that will open doors for lifelong learning without barriers. Plus, seamless movement across disciplines allows for more critical thinking and innovation. Affordable and equitable education is ultimate goals of the Indian government, which is trying to ensure that no citizen is left behind. And the inclusive culture of India, it should take sure that self-reliance means being self-sufficient without alienating or creating a distance from the world. It means that India will continue to engage with the world without losing its identity. Such events help to sow the seeds of leadership, creative thinking, innovative spirit, rapid prototyping, presentation skills, etc. But more importantly, it builds the bonds of friendship which can yield surprising results through the entrepreneurship and startup ideas. Congratulations to all the prize winners of the UNESCO India Africa Hackathon. I hope it has been enriching cross-culture experience in India. I would like to take this opportunity to invite you, your family and friends to study in India and explore world-class education at every sustainable investment. Initiative like this hackathon will definitely help to spread messages of study in India by providing an enriching cross-culture experience for all participants as well as those involved in this initiative. On this occasion, I would like to request all the participants and the youth to explore the opportunities as well as the new age skills available in India and take it further by contributing meaningfully for the betterment of the society. Thank you, friends. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister of Education, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, for motivating us and sharing successes with us. Sir, your words of motivation and your talk on inclusivity, self-reliance, and our bonds of friendship will surely make us the exemplars of global citizens. Thank you so much. I would now like to invite, and with all humility, I invite our guest of honor, Honorable Governor Uttar Pradesh, Srimati Anandiben Patel. A huge round of applause for ma'am.
देश के माननीय उपराष्ट्रपति जी श्री जगदीप धनखड़ जी, शिक्षा मंत्री श्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी, अफ्रीकी देशों के माननीय मंत्री, राजदूत और उच्चायुक्त, शिक्षा मंत्रालय के सचिव, अखिल भारतीय तकनीकी शिक्षा परिषद के अध्यक्ष, प्रतिनिधि, छात्र छात्राएं, सांसद श्री महेश शर्मा जी, हमारे कृषि मंत्री श्री, भारत ने हमेशा पूरी दुनिया एक परिवार वसुधैव कुटुंबकम के विचार को सुदृढ़ किया है और यह दुनिया को एक साथ और करीब लाने के लिए वैश्विक स्तर पर हमारे प्रयासों में स्पष्ट रूप से देखा जा सकता है। यूनेस्को भारत अफ्रीका हैकेथॉन भारत के ऐसे ही सकारात्मक प्रयासों का परिणाम है। भारत दुनिया को जोड़ने तथा सांस्कृतिक रूप से एक दूसरे को करीब लाने वाला, जातीयताओं और विभिन्न मान्यताओं के बीच बेहतर तालमेल बनाने की दृढ़ इच्छा रखता है। हमने कभी भी अपने पराक्रम से किसी पर अधिकार नहीं किया, लेकिन हमने हमेशा बुद्ध और योग की संस्कृति को विकसित किया है, अर्थात शांति और अच्छा स्वास्थ्य सबको मुहैया हो, यही हमारी कामना रही है। यूनेस्को इंडिया अफ्रीका हैकाथॉन 2022 के पुरस्कार वितरण समारोह के लिए इस विश्वविद्यालय से बेहतर कोई स्थान नहीं है, जिसका नाम महात्मा गौतम बुद्ध के नाम पर रखा गया है, जिन्होंने दुनिया को शांति का मार्ग दिखाया है। आत्मबोध और विभिन्न देशों और जातियों की विचारधारा को शांति की ओर प्रेरित करने का अनूठा कार्य महात्मा बुद्ध ने किया था। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री मोदी जी ने हमेशा विश्व शांति और सह अस्तित्व के लिए भारत के दृष्टिकोण एवं इस दिशा में उठाए जा रहे प्रभावी कदम की सदैव वकालत की है। आज भारत के माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी के नेतृत्व में भारत और अफ्रीका के व्यापार संबंध, सांस्कृतिक संबंधों, व्यक्ति से व्यक्ति के संपर्क में लगातार बढ़ते सहयोग और नवाचार और उद्यमिता को परस्पर साझा करने के लिए एक दूसरे की ओर उन्मुख है। मैं ईमानदारी से माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को इस तरह की एक भव्य अंतर्राष्ट्रीय पहल की कल्पना करने और उत्तर प्रदेश को इसकी मेजबानी करने का अवसर प्रदान करने के लिए धन्यवाद देती हूँ। यूनेस्को भारत अफ्रीका हैकाथॉन समदृष्टि, अधिक सहयोग और विश्वास का ही परिणाम है कि भारत विकासशील देशों की आकांक्षाओं को मंच प्रदान करने में अपनी महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभा सकता है। मैं इस हैकाथॉन के आयोजकों को विशेष रूप से यूनेस्को शिक्षा मंत्रालय, भारत सरकार के नवाचार प्रकोष्ठ, भारत सरकार के विदेश मंत्रालय और गौतम बुद्ध विश्वविद्यालय को इस भव्य कार्यक्रम को एक साथ रखने के लिए धन्यवाद देती हूँ, जिसमें बड़े स्तर पर अंतर्राष्ट्रीय संवाद तंत्र और व्यवस्थाएं शामिल हैं। यूनेस्को भारत अफ्रीका हैकाथॉन अपनी तरफ एक नेक पहल है और ऐसा दिव्य आयोजन उत्तर प्रदेश में पहली बार हो रहा है। इसकी ऊर्जा बेजोड़ है और क्रॉस कल्चरल एक्सपोजर जो मैं यहाँ देख सकती हूँ वह बहुत ही सराहनीय है। मुझे यकीन है कि यह हैकाथॉन अफ्रीकी छात्रों को भारतीय शिक्षा और नवाचार, पारिस्थितिकी तंत्र को समझने और भविष्य में भारत में अपने उच्च अध्ययन को आगे बढ़ाने का अवसर भी प्रदान करेगा। आज हम भारत में सफल स्टार्टअप के बारे में बहुत कुछ सुनते हैं और हाल ही में वे हमारे युवाओं के लिए भविष्य की अर्थव्यवस्था और अवसरों के केंद्र बिंदु के रूप में उभरने लगे हैं। स्टार्टअप अर्थव्यवस्था विभिन्न गतिविधियों को औपचारिक रूप देने के लिए एक महान उपकरण है और वे मानवता को जीवन के उच्च मानकों को प्राप्त करने में मदद करते हैं, जो इतने कम समय में व्यवसायों के पारंपरिक अभ्यास के साथ हासिल करना संभव नहीं है। स्टार्टअप कल्चर और इनोवेशन की क्षमता को समझते हुए उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार द्वारा भी हमारे युवाओं के इनोवेशन को दिशा देने के लिए अनेक नीतिगत फैसले लिए जा रहे हैं। राज्य सरकार स्टार्टअप, आईटी, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, एग्रो फूड प्रोसेसिंग, डेयरी, टेक्सटाइल, रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी आदि जैसे कई महत्वपूर्ण सेक्टर पर फोकस कर रही है। हमने स्टार्टअप, इंक्यूबेटर, मेंटरशिप, सेंटर ऑफ एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, इनिशिएटिव्स और इनोवेशन हब जैसे क्षेत्र में पहल की है। उत्तर प्रदेश एक सक्षम, उन्नत और इनोवेटिव स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम बनाने के लिए प्रतिबद्ध है। मित्रों, मुझे उम्मीद है कि भारत के माननीय प्रधानमंत्री के दूरदर्शी नेतृत्व और उत्तर प्रदेश के मुख्यमंत्री के गतिशील प्रशासन के फलस्वरूप हम इस क्षेत्र में भी अन्य क्षेत्रों की तरह बड़ी सफलता हासिल करेंगे। उत्तर प्रदेश भारत का हृदय स्थल होने के कारण बुनियादी ढांचे, नवाचार और स्टार्टअप के क्षेत्र में प्रगतिशील छवि बना रहा है। अंत में मैं एक बार फिर इस हैकाथॉन के विजेताओं को बधाई देती हूँ, धन्यवाद देती हूँ। जय हिंद, भारत।
Enable us to become one world, one family. Can we have a round of applause for Honorable Governor Uttar Pradesh, Srimati Anandi Ben Patel. All the mentors and evaluators have contributed immensely in shaping the participants. Upholding India's beautiful tradition of paying reverence to our Guru, it reminds me of a beautiful doha of Kabir. Ye tan ki vish ki baleri, Guru, amrit ki khan, shish diyo jo Guru mile, to bhi sasta jaan. We are all filled with imperfections, and even if by bowing to our mentors or Guru, we get good education, then also it's a very inexpensive deal. So here at UNESCO India Africa Hackathon 2022, we will be rewarding all our mentors and evaluators with medals. Kindly collect your medals after the closing ceremony. Thank you so much. My dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, the time which we all were waiting for with the bated breath has arrived. It's time to announce the winners of UNESCO India Africa Hackathon 2022. And to do the honors, I invite our Honorable Vice President, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar, and Honorable Education Minister, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, to kindly do the honors. The sub-theme is agriculture, and the title is Getting Soil Health Intelligence Through a Smartphone Image-Based Soil Testing Facility. And the winner is Soil Health. The participating countries are Sierra Leone, Tanzania, Uganda, Republic of Kenya, India. I invite you all on stage. A huge round of applause for the winners. Well, I think the participating country winners should continuously applaud the participants over here. It's a matter of immense pride and elation for your countries. Our sub-theme agriculture, and the topic was AI-based voice-assisted contact center for assisting farmers for their problems. And the winner name is Geeks on Fire. Quickly, children, come up on the stage and collect your prize. And the participating countries are Zimbabwe, Equatorial Guinea, Eswatini, Botswana. The next in line is, again the sub-theme is agriculture and the topic is develop a software tool to calculate amount of nutrients for a particular crop output. And the team name is India Africa Together. Please line up over there to collect your prize money. Well, participants, students over here, this is a very significant platform. So I request you to kindly applaud them. You all will be taking away the golden memories from this platform that you will be cherishing for the lifetime. Continuous applause. And our next winner, the sub-theme is agriculture and the topic is app to monitor soil moisture using a standard digital image and machine learning technology. And the winner for this theme is Technocrats. A huge, huge, huge round of applause. The claps should not stop. Quickly, Technocrats, come up on the stage, and the participating countries are Mozambique, Niger, Morocco, India. And our next sub-theme, drinking water and sanitation. And the topic is decentralized water reuse system, blockchain for improved water resource management. And the winner for this theme is Aqua Sevi. One can really see the thrill, the excitement and energy in the participants. Quickly come up on the stage, and the participating countries are Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea, Eswatini, Botswana, India. Come up on stage. And our next team winner for the sub-theme, drinking water and sanitation, aquafire, mapping and management of groundwater resources. The winner is Duru Biryani. Quickly come up on the stage. Our next sub-theme, drinking water and sanitation. The topic is geospatial tool to support in decision-making for range of sanitation sanitation intervention in cityscapes, spatially demarcate area at settlement level, and recommend on the suitable sanitation intervention option to decision makers. And the winning team is Cartography Coders. Cartography Coders, quickly please come up on the stage. Our next theme is education, data collection, analysis, and visualization app to transform schools. And the winning team is Code Lunatics. Please, the teams, please line up over there. And team after team should come. Please ensure there should be no confusion. Teams, please take care of that. Our sub-theme education, and the topic is game-based digital learning app to teach kids about cybersecurity, and the winning team is CY Kids. The winning teams, please line up below the stage. And please, the members should not mix up with any of the team members. Sub-theme is education. And the topic is innovative methods to improve delivery and learning outcome for specially abled children. And the winning team is Rudram. Sub-theme is energy, and the topic is design a decision support tool for EV adoption, and the winning team is Hex Clan. A huge round of applause. Team, please line up below the stage. Sub-theme is energy. Topic is energy saving monitoring app for employees, and the winning team is Smart Daves. Sub-theme is energy. The topic is app to calculate rooftop area and reflectance from satellite data and estimate saving in electrical units as cooling load decrease by increasing the rooftop reflectance by painting it white. And the winning team is Unstoppables. Sub-theme is energy, and the topic is use of satellite image for finding out energy intensity of the city. And the winning team is Caffeinated Coders. Sub-theme is energy, and the topic is use of satellite image for finding out energy intensity of the city. And the team name is Caffeinated Coders. The sub-theme is healthcare. Topic is develop a software tool app to determine acid-based disorders in the COPD patient. And the winning team is Antons. A round of applause, my dear friends. A thundering round of applause for all the winning participant teams. The sub-theme is healthcare. And the topic is develop a software tool or app which can diagnose cardiomegaly from digital chest X-ray. And the winning team is Mind Hackers. The topic is healthcare underutilization and lack of mechanism of taking action based on partogram, and the winning team is #Clashers. The sub-theme is healthcare and children, please be quick and fast. You are young children. Please come running to the stage. #Clashes. And the sub-theme is healthcare. The topic is self-care and routine checkups, investigation for early identification of the complication of the diabetes mellitus. And the winning team is Alpha Medics. Quickly, children, come up on the stage. But we have another team who has won this prize. So they are joined. There are two teams who have won this prize. So one is Alpha Medics. Another one is Team Diabetic Care. Please queue up. And our next topic, image processing software or app for identifying tumors in an MRI image. And the winning team is Astra. A huge round of applause for all the winners of UNESCO India Africa Hackathon 2022. It's a moment of great pride, immense elation, exhilaration, enthusiasm and energy. One can really feel this in this ecosystem. Children, a huge round of applause for all of us for coming together, for ideating, innovating, research and discovering. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all the august dignitaries. Kindly take your seats. Thank you so much for doing the honors. I now humbly invite our chief guest, Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar, to kindly address our audience.
My greetings to all of you. You have contributed for a memorable day in my life. My first visit to Gautam Buddha University, I will never forget. The level of energy has gone up. I feel sad. I was not a participant. I should have been a participant. Honorable Governor of Uttar Pradesh, a senior politician of the country, a statesman, a former chief minister, whose focus has always been education growth. She has been a guiding star to all in academics. Shrimati Anandiben Patel. I always get inspiration and motivation whenever I have occasion to share dice with her. Sri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, I was congratulating him. He is known to be a very tough organizer. But what I have seen here is a spectacle of a very different nature. The kind of energy explosion I have seen here, the Honorable Minister has done wonders. Thank you, Minister, for bringing about this synergy. We have the local minister from Uttar Pradesh, the largest state, Surya Pratap Sai ji. Honorable ministers, your presence means a lot to us. You come from a very important part of the globe. You signal and symbolize our age-old historical cultural ties. My greetings to all of you, salutations to you. Everyone associated with UNESCO, with the great university, Gautam Buddha University, and most important, when I heard from the participants from abroad, Namaste, Ram Ram. So my Namaste to you, my Ram Ram to you, my greetings to you. Dr. Abhay Jere, he carries a title of Chief Innovation Officer. I have seen him in action. He traversed all that happened during last few hours. I use the word hours because in hackathon you use hours, not days. Sir, grateful for such an outstanding exposition. You have done justice to every participant by focusing on their skill, their involvement, their inclination, and finally their accomplishment. For me, it's a gratifying moment to be associated with this valedictory function. It is truly global in nature. It is with contemporaneous theme. It sends a signal to the world that youth can come together to make a better world available to us. I am grateful. Congratulations to the participants. I saw their energy, I saw their body language. The winners also. Some may not have been winners today. I can assure you, you are potential winners. It has rightly been indicated by a great thinker. You can succeed only by losing at one stage. Keep on marching. Keep on continuing. This event teaches us a new ecosystem, a new philosophy of working together, and that is synergical approach that is rapid and collaborative. And the goal of hackathon is need of the times, and that is to create functioning software or hardware, and that you have created. I have seen it myself, and created in varied facets with amazing skill, and that is bound to help societal growth. This platform, and mind you, the greatest things in life have happened. Civilization has undergone big change when human minds interact. But the best part is the common demographic dividend of Bharat and African countries. The youth, the power that will drive this planet. And if they come in tandem, in togetherness, as innovators, to find solutions and resolutions for social, environmental, and technical problems, I am sure this augurs very well for all of us. UNESCO India Africa Hackathon is an annual event for 36 hours. But these 36 hours are milestone. They bring about major changes in your life. They lead to you on a path where you shall ever be on incremental trajectory of your personal growth, a growth that will give back to the society, which the society needs most. India is on the rise as never before. Rise of this great country is unstoppable. Only a few months back, we had the distinction of being the 5th largest economy in the world, overreaching our colonial rulers. We shall be the 3rd largest economy by turn of the decade. And therefore, these kind of interactions and deliberations have come at a very right time because India is home to startups. It is crucible of innovation. There is an excellent platform available here, and the ecosystem is all pervasive in the country, where we can explore new technologies to solve real-world problems. Friends, I am happy to tell you, in last few years, by series of affirmative steps, a new environment is made available, and that is every young mind is facilitated to unleash his or her energy, exploit her potential and talent, and be in the service of humanity. It is on this count that India is home to innovation and entrepreneurship. And why not? Look at our historical background, our cultural ethos. India was, as you have seen in the movie that was for 5 minutes, home to innovation, home to culture, home to education, home to best of institutions. We are on way to attaining it. And nothing can be more soothing and wholesome to us to have our real partners, our brothers and sisters from Africa, with whom we share a great historical bond of history and culture. Mahatma Gandhi comes on our radar when we talk of Africa and India relationship. Then, in togetherness, we have seen exploitation. We have seen colonialism. We have seen the need for a level playing field. In such a scenario, I compliment Innovation Cell of the Ministry of Education, All India Council of Technical Education, and Global Entity UNESCO that they have synergically worked to harness the talent of young minds both in African countries and Bharat. Participation of 350 students from 22 countries from Africa, 231 from India, is indicative of remarkable success. And I know these are not arithmetic statistics. The results are bound to be geometric. Participation of 160 women innovators has added a qualitative cutting edge to it. There has been some kind of imbalance, I hope rightly, that of the participants, 3 took the floor, all were from the same gender. I tell my young friends from my gender, that gender is on the rise. In our country, we have laid great emphasis on empowerment of women. The world is going to be a more sublime place when this gender will get power as much as the other gender has. When I saw this spectacle here, it was a delightful moment. Now, when the results were being announced, and the kind of enthusiasm that I witnessed had another dimension which I could see on the screen. The synergy, the collaboration, the coordination, the deliberation, the dialogue, the discussion that resulted in this accomplishment, the human resource came from several countries. Which means in a couple of hours, there could be a meeting of minds. And that indicates a sense of Indian philosophy. If you wish to do something good, minds have tendency to converse immediately. And another very commendable and to be appreciated by one and all, and we need to replicate it more, is that the issues that were addressed are the challenges we are contemporaneously facing, not only in our country, not only in Africa, but also elsewhere in the world. And therefore it was soothing to note that accomplishments traverse critical, sustainable development goals. And in what areas? Agriculture, health, hygiene, education, energy, drinking water, and sanitation. So, we are neighbors across the Indian Ocean. We have had such an interactive involvement with young, impressionable minds, which will help generate and achieve what India has always believed in, practiced historically, culturally, and contemporaneously. And that is one world, one family, one future. As the Honorable Minister reflected, the Honorable Governor focused in detail, Vasudev Kutumbakam. Now this is for us not just an expression or a thought. It is our lifestyle. It is our ecosystem. We believe in it. And this is because stakes of future generations and common people in rural communities who are at the backbench. They have to be in the front line. And this can be done only by exemplifying our actions, consonance with this thought. Our visionary Prime Minister, right from the time he took reins of the affairs of the state in 2014, engaged into something very significant, consistent with our cultural ethos, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Priyas. This has brought about inclusive development. This inclusive development has resulted in inclusion of a massive population with banking system. It started with 250 million, it has crossed 400 million. A figure that is staggering, but a ground reality for the largest democracy. We could not have contemplated a few years back what we are witnessing today as a ground reality, and that is public digital infrastructure. Go to any village, you will get the feel of it. The largest democracy, you take only a button to ensure that farmers who get their installment 3 times a year get it directly in their accounts. There is no human interfacing. This is transparent, accountable mechanism the world can appreciate. This is at the apex level of governance that cuts the roots of inefficiency, negligence, and combats corruption. This is a ground reality in Bharat. Direct bank transfer is indicative of a facet of governance, which means, and a slogan given by the government, executed at all levels, less government, more governance. I'll indicate only a few of these schemes that will give you an idea where the largest democracy on earth is heading, and that too for welfare of the planet. The Arogya Setu, a digital platform, enabled 200 crore doses of vaccine promptly and efficiently. I can tell you the kind of spinal strength I had when I find that we had vaccine doses in billions, but each recipient had a digital certificate, something which did not happen in countries that claim to be most developed. While the menace of COVID was being unleashed on the entire humanity in a non-discriminatory manner, irrespective of region, religion, caste, creed, and India was on the front foot to tackle the problem successfully. We believed in Vasudev Kutumbam, engaged into hand-holding of the needy outside our own country, Vaccine Maitri Initiative, and as on 21st February 2022, India delivered around 16.29 crore doses of vaccine to 96 countries. And of these, 1.43 crore doses to 48 countries was by way of assistance. India is rightly known as pharmacy of the world. And this has rightly been vindicated in the times of crisis. The world witnessed the human genius of India that engaged in a massive progress of manufacturing, what was needed by the world at large. And all this because India has evolved of late a new mechanism of governance which means Atmanirbhar. India became Atmanirbhar for itself, is on way to it, and also for others. Self-reliance of this country is not in the context of Bharat alone. And that is why we believe in the entire world. There is all-round appreciation of the statesman stance taken by the Honorable Prime Minister. And that is a great statement in geopolitics. War is no solution to any problem. We must avoid war. That call means if we have peace, we have progress, we have stability, we have societal elements being satisfied for every human being on the planet. It is on account of these sustained efforts that India today is the brightest spot of opportunity and investment. And that is why the number of startups that we are having here, it is unmatched in the world. And if we go by the statistics, the number of unicorns we have, with fiscal dimension of more than $1 billion in 2022, my dear friends, there is no other nation in the world, that has the record which India has in evolution of unicorns of more than 1 billion in 2022. India today is the third largest pool of startups in the world. 75,000 startups are driving India's growth story. Now, go to the back room. This is the fruit of young minds. They thought of an idea. There was a time when someone had an idea, could not put it in execution. An ecosystem has been developed. It is functional at all stages. Have an idea. Execution is your cup of tea. You will get adequate assistance of finance. It is in this scenario, my dear friends, that there is hardly global entity of repute, a global giant in corporate world that does not have at the top India's footprint. And they are committed to development of those corporates with earnestness and sincerity, because we believe in this country, commitment to Janam Bhoomi, and equally compelling commitment to Karam Bhoomi. That is being done. Few years back, when I was Governor of West Bengal, I had the occasion to be governor with the Honorable Governor of Uttar Pradesh. She is a very talented writer also, very motivating. So in the village, in my own village, I was reflecting on one of her books. I suggest you go to Google and you'll find it. A book that indicates and reveals direction, dedication, conviction, and focuses on women empowerment. Delightful situation to me was that in my village, at that point of time, 4G connectivity was at peak, and 3 of young boys and girls could immediately get it on Google. Which means in India we have now at the village level impact of e-education, e-health, e-commerce, and e-entertainment. The world is surprised because we have a population, a large population of village panchayats, and 2.5 lakh of them have been digitally linked. Imagine, 2.5 lakh appears to be a figure. When the achievement has to be on the ground, digital linking of those physical panchayats, this has been accomplished results are bearing fruit. Gone are the days when there will be a queue to make payments. No one does it now. That is the impact on account of good governance we have seen in recent years. Gati Shakti mission, now this mission is bringing a quality change in the lives of everyone. It is making your profession easier, commerce easier, travel easier, and that is creating linkage of road, rail, and then this doesn't stop here. It goes to power grid, gas pipeline linkage, and a time will come when wastage of water, which has been a problem, will be contained by linkage of rivers. I strongly commend in this scenario the great efforts that have been made by the Honorable Minister to organize such an event, to get involvement of the people, to be enthused, motivated, and inspired. And at concluding session, I can see from their body language and I sparkle in their eyes, it has been worth our time. This synergical approach needs to be further taken to next level. Undoubtedly, and this is the greatest gain, my dear boys and girls, the greatest gain which you are taking from here is not the prize. It is important. Not that you have participated, but the greatest gain is interaction you have had, friendships you have picked, exposure you have secured, unreached experience which you have gained. This will generate lasting connect. All carry from here shared vision of global well-being, and that is embedded in our culture, our civilizational ethos. So this great message from Dr. Mahatma Gandhi, that is shared vision of global well-being and prosperity, and I'm sure you all will engage in working for attainment of the same. I am confident, I am 100% sure, I have no doubt about it. Your gained experience would ever spur you on the path of innovation and register success for larger welfare. In conclusion, I would say, I have myself been product of education. What I have seen here in this theater augurs well for the planet. Every young mind who is here, you are as much trustee of this planet as people older to you. Your proactive stance will secure for everyone a better future. I wish you good luck. I am sure you continue to participate across frontiers and ultimately believe in the concept Vasudev Kutumbakam. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your warm wishes and words of encouragement. I thank you all.